Seasons are changing in the valley. Winter is slowly making its way, and due to this, rainfall has been happening in the valley, allowing old plants and new plants to sprout here in the grounds of the valley. As well as many new creatures come, mainly from the Cenozoic era, to make their way as the seasons change. In a field in the valley, Tony, the large male Stegosaurus, is assisting Kevin, the leader of the herd of Stegosaurus, with his herd. Many new members have also joined here into Big Bull's kingdom to join the Stegosaurus herd. Also here is Pat, the Apatosaurus. He had recently fed on an amount of foliage and has come here to watch to see how Tony is dealing with the herd. Also here is Colonel Haiti. And it's not just him. A juvenile Dodocaris and a juvenile Arsinotherium have also come to the valley because the weather is changing. Because the Stegosaurus and Pat are part of the kingdom, they are also being watched by some hunters. It's Melissa, Slice, and Snaggletooth. Not many hunters are here, as Stegosaurs can defend themselves from other predators. But, just to be secure, some hunters have come. The animals are making their time worthwhile, teaching each other how to survive. Snaggletooth calls for Slice. He tells her to follow. Because there's so many Stegosaurs on the plains, Slice thinks that Melissa will be fine on her own for a bit while she's gone. Snaggletooth is leading Slice somewhere. He has a surprise in store for her. Then, Slice sees where Snaggletooth has led her. Snaggletooth has found a beautiful place for him and Slice to live. A territory for them both. Slice watches in amazement. She thinks this place is quite beautiful. Snaggletooth's love for Slice is growing, but again, because they are two different species, he will not mate with her, as this could create issues. However, Slice sniffs the air. She knows something's not right. She goes back to where her sister was. Confused on what she's doing, Snaggletooth follows. That's when they see it. The group moves close together, as Melissa and Tony are defending them from a predator, a male velociraptor. Snaggletooth goes over to defend with Melissa. They all roar for the velociraptor to leave them alone, and they continue doing so. The velociraptor attacks. However, Slice walks over to the male velociraptor. They both inspect each other. Slice walks over to Snaggletooth and Melissa, looks at them one last time, and then leaves. She leaves with the male velociraptor. It appears that Slice has grown an affection to the male velociraptor even though they just met. Snaggletooth plans to go over and get his best friend back, but he knows there's nothing he can do about it. He wanders away to be alone. Melissa notices this and walks over to go comfort him. She stands beside him. He simply ignores her and walks. Melissa now understands that Snaggletooth wants to be left alone, so she goes back to the herd. Snaggletooth will not be returning to the hunting group for a while. He feels that since Slice is gone, he wasted his time with her. She decided to stay with someone else, even though they've been best friends for a while. He is worried about her, but he also worries that she will kill him if he tries to interfere with the male velociraptor. He decides to wander away and search for food. Melissa watches Snaggletooth from a distance before leaving him. Snaggletooth picks up the scent of a dead carcass and looks for it. Then he finds the reason for the scent. The carcass of a Pachycephalosaurus. A large kill means that a large predator has hunted this down. Because he has nothing else to do, he begins feasting on it. The kill had belonged to Azog. Knowing that Azog will kill him, Snaggletooth runs away. Much like his brother Big Bull, Azog is a large Tyrannosaurus for his size, and everyone knows not to mess with him. Azog has a plan to attack Big Bull's kingdom, but he will have to gather as many carnivores as he can in order to be successful. He will do that another day. But he continues feasting on his meal. No one would dare try to steal the kill of a large Tyrannosaurus. However, there is now an even bigger predator here. Snaggletooth is awoken by a loud roar. The roaring sounds familiar. Quickly, he goes over to inspect what is the cause of the roaring. Then, he sees the cause of it. Snaggletooth had showed up just in time to save Slice from being killed by the Velociraptor. However, there's a reason the Velociraptor wanted to kill Slice. He made Slice pregnant, and she is going to be laying eggs. However, the male did not want to take care of the babies with her. However, Snaggletooth will serve as the father figure for Slice's babies, who will soon come.